Well, race number 8's a quartet event up there in Singapore, as it is down here in Perth. And we're finishing off with a Stayers race, the Westspeed Stayers bonus handicap over the 2,000 metres. Time to go at 5 o'clock at 0 to 90 rating horse. There'll be a lot of inebriated people on course by the last. All the footy fans will turn up for our special AFL Grand Final function. And they will be watching the past runs of Flirt Sun and Zamenka. We'll listen to Peter Hall talking about Zamenka, Spice Master's last effort at the midweeks. Also, Winfield's Farm was a very impressive winner at Belmont Park a week ago. Dana Colada comes back for an unplaced run in the Calgary Cup. His form before that was very good. Just wondering whether or not he could be getting to the end of his campaign. Luskin Dancer will probably be one of the leaders. Aqua Velva's been around the place. This ex-Eastern Stater for Colin Webster. George Hendry goes up a lot in class. So does Life Beckons, but wow, what a run last start for Brad Graham. McCaldico is McCaldico. Morocco Bound comes out of the Calgary Cup where he ran 5th, ran a good race. Snooper Clyde's around the place, and Wicked Will struggled up on the Goldfields when he went up there for Murray Dillon. Let's have a look at the past runs now. Flirt Sun Zamenka come out of the same race where Lover Buzz ran 3rd.
Dancer and Exotic Nights. On the fence, McCaldico. Balked when going for a run near the inside. Here's Bold Ransom, Flirt Sun, Lord Lonsdale. And now Zamenka threading its way through the field. But Flirt Sun down the middle reaches the lead from Bold Ransom. Zamenka. Flirt Sun's in front. Zamenka trying hard to run it down, but Flirt Sun's got a break. And Flirt Sun wins it. Flirt Sun beats Zamenka, Lord Lonsdale, 3rd from Bold Ransom.
Okay, well, Flirt Sun won the race, Marty. He's had to go back from last, whip out around the corner, real grinding effort, covered ground, and won. If you were saying the best run from the race, it was probably Zamenka, getting held up and flying home late. But they're both stepping up to 2,000 metres for the first time. Zamenka, he gets back in his races, he settles. Flirt Sun says he's a big, tough, grinding horse that's looking for a middle distance trip, so I think they're both looking good for the 2,000.
Well, Peter Hall's always looking good. Let's have a listen to what he thought about Zamenka's chances.
Won a couple, then beaten last start. He's in form.
Yeah, he's a good horse. He's yet to be unplaced out of all his starts. He knows where the line is. Up and coming horse for sure.
Now he's stepping up to the distance of 2,000 for the first time. Is he a staying horse?
Look, this prep, these first runs, he was racing on the pace and winning, and his last run he sat back, which was his usual pattern, his last prep, and you know, he can switch off, and I'm pretty confident he'll run 2,000, but you know, he's got to get out there and do it, but I like the way he goes about things.
Let's go back now and have a look at the past run of Spice Master.
From High Drama, Phallic Blues is taken very wide before the corner in the straight, racing inside the 400, and Surreal Kid is the leader. It's Surreal Kid, a length and a half to Inflamer, who's off the inside from Dan Chris. Wide out was Life Beckons. Aerial Muster coming through now, and Seymour Parker's down the outside, wider out Phallic Blues, but Aerial Muster got the run. Aerial Muster hit the front. Marine Drive's made ground. Life Beckons, Caribbean Lady is late. Aerial Muster in front from Marine Drive, and Life Beckons and Aerial Muster won by half a length to Marine Drive. 3rd home was Life Beckons, and then Seymour Kid, Caribbean Lady, wide out Spice Master late on the scene.
Well, he was first up after a bit of a let-up Spice Master. God, he flew late. He hit the front going over the crossing. He was probably one of your better ones beat, I think.
No, and since they've dropped this fellow out and let him run home, he's been a revelation for Kelly and also for Jess Vellis, who was riding him on most occasions. See, Alan Kennedy has the ride on Saturday. Over the page, and we'll take a look at the past win of Winfield's Farm.
Coming around the turn, Action Shot still a minute off them. They're being followed further back by Lord Atlas, by How Far and Capistair. In the straight, Winfield's Farm reaches the lead and shot away at the 250. And Winfield's Farm kicked over 3 in front of Formium the Poacher. In behind them came Jeremy's Pride, Aqua Velvet and Action Shot, but Winfield's Farm looked home, 50 to go. Harvey sits up on him now. On the inside, Jeremy's Pride runs on, but it's Winfield's Farm. Winfield's Farm beat home Jeremy's Pride.
That was his second up run from a spell, Winfield's Farm. His first up run was good. We all liked him second up. He was stepping right up in distance. He wanted to over-race a little bit, but he was just a class above them. I think he'll strip fitter from the event. He'll be a little bit more dour today, this week. He'll settle a lot more in running. I think he's one of the better ones for the day.
I think I have to agree with you there. Let's have a look at selections. I'm with 12 Winfield's Farm. I just think he's going to be a little tougher for Zemenka. It's had the run at, well, it was 2,200, I think, last start, wasn't it? Winfield's, and Zemenka's stepping up after a couple of runs at the 1,600. And I think that'll be enough to get Winfield's Farm across the line. Drawn well, Harvey to ride. I imagine he'll be in about the first 5 or 7 and be too good. Zemenka, I think Hawley will ride it forward. I wouldn't be surprised if he tracks Winfield's or...
What about the form he's in, Peter Hall?
He's in wonderful form. The Mad Dog, he's in terrific form, almost a treble on Wednesday. He's got Black Tom marking time over Eastern. He's a real chance to be riding in the Melbourne Cup this year, so that'd be a wonderful achievement for Hawley. One of the nice guys in the industry. And 2 Flirt Son. Still not convinced he's a dead set stayer, and we'll get a better idea on Saturday, because from barrier 13 we'll have to go out the back and run on.
For me, number 12, Winfield's Farm, I think he will be winning. To beat number 13, Zemenka, Peter Hall back on this week. To run a third, number 10, Spice Master. And I did like Flirt Son, and it was one of my better picks for the race, but after doing the speed maps, he's in a bit of trouble from the wide draw, Flirt Son. So I'm going to have to leave him out. But for the multiples, if you want to throw one in for the 4th, it may as well be him. Numbers 12, 13 and 10.
My 4th selection here is 3, Luskin Dancer. She'll be on pace, and if it's an on-pace runner's day, as we think it will be, she'll give you a really good sight and be double-figure odds, I would imagine, for quartet players. Another reminder about westozracing.com. That is the website to log on to for all the information, and we'll be back after the break with our best bets, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the new website that'll take over on October 18 called www.perthracing.com.au.